all the awardees to please rise.
Citation reads, for a commendable and noteworthy act in rendering assistance to the driver of a burning car due to overheating along Metropolitan Avenue, Barangay San Antonio, Bacolod City on June 21, 2023. His quick and prompt response ensured the safety of the driver and manifested his decisive and unwavering support to the mission of the NCRPO in serving and protecting the citizenry worthy of emulation. The Medalya ng Papuri is awarded to Police Staff Sergeant Andrew Bali Alcanar of Eastern Police District.
Ready, 1, 2, 3.
For a commendable and noteworthy act in returning the lost law found during their conduct of routine police visibility and mobile patrolling along sidewalk of Metro Manila on December 31st. They diligently searched the owner of the said wallet, known to be Mr. Kevin A. Yu, and handed to him his wallet containing several identification cards and cash with a total of 22,000 pesos. This has gone viral in the social media and is included as another good deed of the Philippine National Police. The Medalya ng Papuri is awarded to Police Corporal John Ulysses Engbasial Morota of Southern Police District. For their utmost dedication and unselfish commitment rendered as commander and members of Security Task Group during the celebration of the Feast of the Black Nazarene, dubbed as Nazareno 2024, held on January 8 to 9, 2024 in the city of Manila. Their leadership and steadfast service in the multifarious acts immensely contributed to the success of the said activity. The Medalya ng Kagalingan is awarded to Police Colonel Arnold Thomas Kabugaw Ibay, Security Task Group Commander. For the same accomplishment, similar medal is hereby awarded to Police Colonel Jess Bagsik Mendez, SPG Staff for Intelligence. For the same accomplishment, similar medal is also awarded to Police Colonel Roman Cornel Arugay, SDG Staff for Operations and Support Staff Secretariat.
Ready, 1, 2, 3.
For the same accomplishment, similar medal is hereby awarded to Police Colonel Edward Daya Quijano, STG Head Secretariat.
Ready, 1, 2, 3.
For the same accomplishment, similar medal is hereby awarded to Police Lieutenant Colonel Leandro Sanchez Gutierrez, Task Unit Commander, Quiapo.
Nasarap ako ng stage.
Is hereby awarded to Police Lieutenant Colonel Gilbert Cajuro Cruz, Task Unit Commander, Quirino Grandstand. For the same accomplishment, similar medal is hereby awarded to Police Lieutenant Colonel Romeo Catugas Estavillo, Task Unit Commander Barbosa.
For meritorious act and devotion to duty rendered during the implementation of search warrant in relation to Sacleo by the personnel of Station Investigation and Detective Management Section of San Juan City Police Station, Eastern Police District on January 5, 2024, that resulted in the arrest of Ronald A. Macapagal for the violation of RA 10591 and RA 9516, also the recovery of phone fragmentation grenade, several types of ammunition with different calibers, several firearms of different calibers, 4.45 slides and different gun accessories. The Medalya ng Kagalingan is awarded to Police Captain Cristina Gaspar Rojas, Eastern Police District. For meritorious and valuable service rendered during the follow-up operation by the elements of Makati City Investigation and Detective Management Section, Southern Police District on January 3, 2024, that led to whereabouts of the stolen cellular phone through GPS and arrest of the suspect identified as Jason Labanen Aquino, also the recovery of 1 unit caliber 22 revolver loaded with 6 ammunition. The Medalya ng Kagalingan is awarded to Police Captain Rene Tamdog Baluyan, Southern Police District. For exemplary performance and devotion to duty during the successful anti-criminality and police patrol conducted by the elements of West Bagong Silang Police Substation 12, Caloocan City Police Station, that resulted in the arrest of Noel Amba Movida for violation of RA 9165 and the recovery of more or less 20 grams shabu. The Medalya ng Kagalingan is awarded to Police Lieutenant Noel Repulda Barrendo, Northern Police District.
For meritorious and valuable service rendered during the Bible Stop operation conducted by the joint elements of PIDEA RONCR and PD, PIDEA RONCR SOD, SDEU Muntinlupa, and Tunasan Substation Muntinlupa City that resulted in the arrest of Jonathan Macalimbang Lucas and Edelyn Dirod Malayan for violation of RA 9165 and recovery of more or less 2,000 grams shabu with an estimated standard drugs price amounting to 13,600,000 pesos. The Medalya ng Kagalingan is awarded to Police Staff Sergeant Ricky Kiging Soriano of Southern Police District. For meritorious and valuable service rendered during the Bible Stop operation conducted by the personnel of SDEU Pasig City Police Station that resulted in the arrest of Pilipina and Jacinto and Jenny O. Almoguera for violation of RA 9165 and recovery of more or less 33 grams shabu. The Medalya ng Kagalingan is awarded to Police Corporal Marlon J. Afawag Mara of Eastern Police District. For exemplary performance rendered during the successful anti-criminality and law enforcement operation conducted by the personnel of Cadena de Amor Police Substation 11 Valenzuela City Police Station that resulted in the arrest of Jeffrey Abiguera Llanto for violation of RA 10591 and recovery of 1 caliber 38 loaded with 5 ammunition. The Medalya ng Kagalingan is awarded to Patrolman Alem Caluba Libradilla of Northern Police District. For meritorious and valuable service rendered during the bypass operation conducted by the elements of Batasan Police Station, QCPD, that resulted in the arrest of Estrella Marie Raimundo Kalimlip and Ingrid Diamante Hernandez for violation of RA 9165 and recovery of more or less 30 grams shabu. The medalya ng kagalingan is awarded to Patrolman Melvin Yutika Bakar of Northern Police District. For exemplary performance rendered during the successful bypass operation conducted by the elements of SDEU Malabon City Police Station Northern Police District that resulted in the arrest of Joyce Mendoza Cruz for violation of RA 9165 and recovery of more or less 20.26 grams of shabu. The medalya ng kagalingan is awarded to Patrolman Jack Barry Amachar Asoy of Northern Police District. For commendable service during the follow-up operation conducted by the elements of the Boliches Police Station, QCPD, that resulted in the arrest of Nicanor Competente Magdao for violation of Article 293, robbery of the revised penal code. The medalya ng papuri is awarded to Police Master Sergeant Dedan Pargon Porras of Quezon City Police District. Finally, for commendable performance rendered during the anti-criminality operation conducted by the personnel of Taguig City Police Station SPD that resulted in the arrest of suspect John Kenyo for robbery snatching incident and recovery of stolen items. The medalya ng papuri is awarded to Police Corporal Juvi Giray Korea of Southern Police District. By direction of Police Major General Nartatez Jr., Official Police Colonel Rory S. Octavio, Acting Chief of Regional Staff, Signed Police Colonel Rodel A. Pastor, Chief Regional Personnel Records Management Division.
Once again, congratulations to all the awardees.
I am honored to be invited to be your guest speaker this morning, and I thank Colonel Marlo Lavares for extending the invitation. I was told that this activity was supposed to be on January 8 based on the text message I received from Colonel Marlo. And then another group from the PNP invited me to celebrate the Mass this morning at Metro Walk, Pasig. And I thought then that it's the same activity that we are going to have. But then I was told that this activity at NCRPO is different from the Mass that is supposed to be celebrated this morning at 9 a.m. But then again, I need to choose. So I chose NCRPO to be here so that I can address you this morning. Binigyan po ako ng tema at napakaganda ng tema ninyo. Serbisyong may pagkakaisa, integridad at kasanayan tungo sa mapayapa at maunlad na pamayanan. Umpisahan ko po muna sa pagbibigay ng komento sa ginagawa po ninyo sa umagang ito. You call this day Ethics Day. I am surprised because I thought that ethics is only taught at the seminary. I am also surprised that the PNP is allotting a particular day which you call Ethics Day. Ano po ba ang ibig sabihin ng ethics? When I was a seminarian, studying theology, napag-alaman ko at natutunan ko that ethics is the branch of science which deals with the morality of human actions. Marami hong mga elements doon sa definition, but I am going to focus more on the word morality and the words human actions. When we speak of morality, we speak of the sense of right and wrong. Ang isang taong moral ay isang tao na may kaalaman kung ano ang tama at kung ano ang mali. At very basic na itinuturo po sa atin, kapag ang isang bagay ay tama, then we do that. Kapag ang isang bagay ay mali, hindi dapat natin ginagawa. If it is right, we do it. If it is wrong, we avoid it. That's a very essential understanding of what morality is all about. And of course, we are judged by our actions. Kaya yung human actions ay very essential element doon sa definition ng ethics. Kaya kapag halimbawa tayo ay gumagawa, tinitingnan kung ang ginagawa ba natin ay tama o di kaya mali. But then the very basic and essential question that needs to be asked also is this: how do we determine kung ang isang bagay ay tama at mali? Ito ba ay dikta lang ng kung sino-sino para masabi natin ang ginagawa mo ay tama dahil sinabi ng kung sino-sino lang, at dinadjudge ang ginagawa mo ay mali dahil sinabi ng kung sino-sino lang? Obviously, I'm a Catholic priest, and so therefore, the very first basic moral basis na meron ako bilang pare ay ang turo ng Diyos. I specifically will cite with you the Ten Commandments. And in the Ten Commandments, andi dito yung mga basic na basihan para masabi natin, tama ang ginagawa ko at mali ang ginagawa ko. Isa sa Ten Commandments, ganito ang sinasabi, huwag kang magnanakaw. Kapag kinuha mo ang isang bagay na hindi iyo, yan ay pagnanakaw. Kaya alam mo agad na kapag kinuha mo yan, yan ay mali. Dahil ito ang sinasabi sa atin ng utos ng Diyos. Kanina, meron tayo mga inawardan dito ng mga pulis. At ayon doon sa citations, meron silang mga nakuhang pera, pero dahil hindi yun kanila, ibinalik nila sa may-ari. There is that morality that is concretized in the actions of our policemen. Hindi iyo ang pera. Kaya sabi, sa dikta ng pagtuturo sa atin, ibigay mo sa nagmamay-ari ang pagbabalik mo ng pera, tamang gawain. Hindi ito dinikta sa iyo ng kung sino-sino lang, but because that commandment not to steal is ingrained in each and every one of us. Alam natin ngayon na tamang ginagawa mong pagbabalik ng pera sa nagmamay-ari nito. Hypothetically, if you keep that money that is not yours, then what you did was wrong. Wrong, not because somebody tells you that it is wrong, but that somebody who tells you that it is wrong is God Himself. Ulitin ko, maybe I am biased, I am citing religion, but let it be understood that the very basis of our moral principles should be coming from God. Meron tayo mga secular moral principles. Hindi natin iinit sa pera yung mga secular moral principles. Nakita ninyo dito na nakalagay, justice. It may be a secular moral principle, but then justice is also ingrained in the teachings of God. Meron kayo ditong honor, meron service. Those can be moral principles which we may call secular moral principles, but I do believe that those principles are also rooted in God. Kanina binanggit ko pagnanakaw. Meron din isa sa Ten Commandments, huwag kang papatay. Kapag ikaw ay pumatay, maraming justification. Yes, in the secular world, because of those justifications, our actions may be right. But then, if we're going to look at the root of the teachings of God, baka yung mga justifications mawawala. Kasi sinasabi ng Panginoon, huwag kang papatay. Tinitingnan natin yung mga mitigating circumstances. Tinitingnan natin yung mga aggravating circumstances. But at the end of the day, kapag nakapatay ng isang tao, siya ay lumabag sa utos ng Diyos. I am talking here of a moral basis that emanates from the teachings of God. isa pa sa dapat na maging basehan para madetermina natin ang isang bagay at tama at mali, meron ho kayong mga guidelines, meron ho kayong mga directives, meron kayong mga polisiya na dapat sundin. And I do believe that the PNP, as a credible organization, is not going to have policies that are against the so-called morally accepted principles. Hindi kayo gumagawa ng sarili niyong polisiya na taliwas doon sa mga nauna na tinanggap natin na mga panuntunan at pamantayan na nakaugat na, embedded na sa ating isipan at puso. Kaya hindi natin dito pwedeng tanggalin ang katuruan ng Diyos. Ang katuruan ng Diyos ang magiging pasiyan din ng mga polisiya, ng mga panuntunan, ang iba pang mga guidelines na ibinibigay sa inyo upang sundin. So here, I'm talking about two moral bases. God's words, teachings, your own guidelines as a professional organization. If you're going to veer away from all of this, then you can surely say that you are not acting morally, because you are going against the accepted moral teachings and principles that are taught to you, that comes from the Lord, that comes from your organization. Yun po ang first part na nais kong ipabatid sa inyo. Merong basihan ang ating mga gawain. Merong mga pagtuturo na dapat nating maunawaan. At ang mga pagtuturo na ito, base sa pagtuturo ng Diyos at sa guidelines na meron kayo, yun ang dapat na maging panuntunan, yun ang ating susundin. If we're able to put into practice everything that we learned from the Lord, from your own professional guidelines and principles, then you can assure yourselves that you're doing what is right and avoiding what is wrong or evil. Binanggit din ho dito sa tema ninyo, serbisyong may pagkakaisa. When I was studying metaphysics, merong magandang prinsipyo na natutunan ko. According to this principle, there is unity in diversity. Where is the diversity coming from in your organization? First of all, you come from different provinces, molded by different cultures coming from these provinces. You have your own different backgrounds, educational background, family background. Also your exposure to so many elements or principles that will actually show us the diversity that is happening in your professional organization. But if we're going to believe that principle that I learned in metaphysics, there can be unity in diversity, which means that all of this diverse opinions, diverse cultural backgrounds, diverse educational backgrounds should not matter, because you adhere to the professional standards given to you by the PNP. You adhere to the faith background given to you by the religion na kinaaniban ninyo. So hindi pwedeng sabihin ngayon na magkakaiba-iba tayo, kaya yung pagkakaiba-iba, yun ang dapat na namumukuntangi, yun ang dapat na nakikita. Hindi, magkakaiba-iba tayo, pero tayo ay may panuntunan, pero tayo may mga guidelines, pero tayo may mga katuruan na dapat na pinaniniwalaan, at doon tayo nagkakaisa sa pag-adhere, sa pagtanggap, sa pag-embrace ng kung ano man ang mga natututunan natin bilang pulis, bilang tao, bilang religyoso siguro, at bilang miyembro ng pamayanan ng Pilipino. So always remember that when we speak of unity, it's all about adhering to some very essential, important, critical principles. At hindi na dito inuuna kung ano ang sarili niyong pananaw, kung ano ang sarili niyong interest. Always, the adherence to these principles is a must. Because if you're going to have your own diverse principle, apart from the one that you're supposed to imbibe, then there can be no unity. Magkakawatak-watak kayo, magkakanya-kanya kayo. So that the officers who are here right now, we also be the source of that unity, always reminding and always inspiring the men and women, the uniformed personnel, as well as the non-uniformed personnel, to adhere to these principles so that unity may be achieved. It is not so much anymore about my personal principle, my personal interest, my individual desires, but it is all about the organization. It also says here, integrity. Ang integrity is always equated, very much related with morality. At I am going to cite some instances kung papaano ang isang individual ay nagkakaroon ng integridad at pinaniniwalaan ng iba. And I speak one value which I think is also very important to our understanding of what integrity is all about. I speak of sincerity. Ang salitang sincerity po ay hango sa dalawang salitang Griego, sine, o Latin words rather, sine, sera. Sine means without. Ang spelling po ng sine, S-I-N-E. It means without. Ang ibig sabihin naman ng sera is wax. W-A-X. Ang spelling ng sera is C-E-R-A. If you combine these two Latin words, sine sera, the etymological definition of sincerity now means without wax. At anong ibig sabihin ng without wax? Walang maskara. Ang maskara na nagkukuble sa ating mukha. Ang maskara na nagtatago sa tunay nating kaanyuan, sa tunay nating pagkatao. Ang isang tao ay paniniwalaan kung hindi siya nagsusot ng maskara at ipinapakita yung kanyang totoong pagkatao. Nanggaling po ito ng mga panahon ng mga Griego. Kapag sila ay nagtatanghal sa entablado, lagi silang may suot ng maskara to hide their faces, to hide their real selves. Kapag tinanggal na ang maskara, doon mo lang makikita, eto pala yung aktor na gumanap ng ganitong papel, eto pala yung actress na gumanap ng ganitong papel. Kinilala sila sa kanilang papel na ginagampanan, pero dahil hindi tinatanggal yung maskara, hindi alam kung sino yung totoong tao sa mga papel na ginagampanan nila. Kayo ho, bilang mga pulis, huwag tayo dito magsusot ng maskara. Kayo bilang mga pulis, tinawag kayo upang maging mga lingkod ng bayan. At sa paglilingkod, hindi dapat nagkakaroon nagsusot ng maskara. Ipakita ninyo ng mga pulis ay dapat lamang na paniwalaan at kilalanin ng taong bayan sapagkat kayo ay mga totoong lingkod bayan. Kung sakali man na kayo ay magsusot ng maskara, pinipeke ninyo ang taong bayan. At paano kayo magsusuot ng maskara kung ipapakita nyo lang kunwari na kayo ay matino dahil may media? Ipapakita nyo kunwari na kayo ay mabubuting tao dahil may mga tao sa harapan ninyo. At kapag wala ng media o camera, kapag wala ng tao na nakatingin, lumalabas ang inyong tunay na pagkatao, you should not belong to the PNP. Such harsh words, but that should be a challenging one for all of you. You are servants of the people, and as servants of the people, people should believe you, people should embrace you, there should be no pretense in you. Ipakita ninyo ang totoong pagiging lingkod. Mga lingkod na tunay na nagmamalasakit, mga lingkod na tunay na nagbibigay ng tulong sa ating mga kababayan. Hindi kayo mga tunay na lingkod kung kayo ho ang magpapasakit sa taong bayan. Kung kayo ho ang magiging problema ng taong bayan. Kung kayo ang unang-unang magiging concern ng taong bayan dahil natatakot po sa inyo. So when you are sincere in your service, not putting on pretenses and masks, then you imbibe within yourselves that value of integrity. Paniniwalaan kayo, tatanggapin kayo, mamahalin kayo. Panghuli, na binanggit po dito sa tema po ninyo, kasanayan o kasanayan. Hindi naman po kayo naging pulis na wala kayong pinagdaanan. Nag-aral po kayo. Dumaan kayo sa mga training. Marami mga pagsasakripisyo. You were prepared to undertake this task of serving the people, this task of nation building. Meron kayong kasanayan. Gamitin ninyo ang inyong kasanayan sa kung ano ang misyon na ibinigay sa inyo ng Philippine National Police. Ano ang misyon na ipinagkaloob sa inyo ng ating pamahalaan. Ang kasanayan ginagamit sa paggawa ng mabuti. Ang kasanayan hindi dapat ginagamit sa paggawa ng masama. Ang kasanayan na nakuha ninyo, ang kasanayan na meron kayo, the expertise that you have should always be used to serve the Filipino people. Nalulungkot lang po ako kapag nababalitaan ko na merong mga tao na ginagamit ang kanilang kasanayan para pagsamantalahan ang kanilang kapwa. We are not told to do that. If we have been given the expertise, the talents, and other capabilities, and they are to be used for serving the people. They are to be used not just for our own personal advancements, but they are to be used so that other people may benefit from our expertise, from our capabilities, from our talents. Hindi po kayo naging pulis para lang isulong ang sarili ninyong kapakanan at interes. Tinawag kayo na maging pulis para gamitin ang inyong kakayanan upang kayo makatulong sa taong bayan. And I will make a parallelism between your calling as policeman and my calling as a priest. Hindi po ako tinawag na magpare para lamang sa sarili kong interes. Hindi ako tinawag na maging pare para paglikuran ko ang sarili kong pamilya, para isipin ko na balang araw ako'y magiging obispo. I am called to be priest because I am called to a life of mission. And that mission is to serve the Filipinos. Ganon din po kayo. Huwag isipin na dapat maging pulis para magpayaman. Huwag isipin na dapat maging pulis para sa professional advancements. Huwag isipin na kayo naging pulis para lang sa sariling interest. You are called to serve the people, and your life should be used for the benefit of the Filipino people. So sa inyo pong lahat, nawa ang araw na ito ay isang araw na magbigay ng inspirasyon at hamon. This is not just a day to listen. This is not just a day to be standing there and then celebrate this Ethics Day. But this is a day, a call to mission. Ano man ho ang inyong napakinggan, sana po ito ay ipapakita sa araw-araw ninyong pamumuhay. Hindi po sana masayang ang ibinibigay ng mga formation at mga araw na katulad na ganito, sapagkat kapag ito ay hindi na isa buhay, walang saysay ang ganitong mga gawain. Naniniwala po ako na kahit na ano pa man ang ginagawa ng pamunuan ng PNP, kung hindi rin po kayo sasagot in a positive way, and that you're not going to embrace and to put into practice all that you heard, all that you learned, walang mangyayari sa inyong organisasyon. Hindi kayo paniniwalaan ng taong bayan, katatakutan kayo ng taong bayan. Along this line, let me cite to you yung sinabi ni St. Thomas Aquinas, and I quote, "Quid recipitur, ad modum recipientis recipitur." End of quote. Ang ibig sabihin po nito sa Ingles, simple lang. Whatever is received according to the mode or manner of the recipient. Ang pamunuan ng PNP dito sa NCRPO, sa pamumuno ni General Jose Nartatez, nagbibigay ng ganitong mga pagkakataon upang tayo ay matutunan, upang tayo ay may mapakinggan. Pero sabi nga ni St. Thomas Aquinas, kahit na ano sigurong pagsusumikap ng ating pamunuan, kung hindi ninyo tatanggapin na maayos, kung hindi ninyo i-embrace ang hamon, walang saysay ang lahat ng ito. So, my dear PNP personnel, it is also up to you to take on the challenge. You received something. Now, it is for you to put into practice what you heard, what you learned, what you received this day. Muli po, maraming salamat sa inyong lahat.
Thank you very much.